Good morning, New Canaan High School. I'm Ian Nicholas coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today is Friday, January 29th, and a day A. Welcome to our first broadcast of second semester. Feels like yesterday us seniors were freshmen roaming the halls of NCHS for the first time, and now we're in our final semester. But whether you're in year 1 or year 4, NCTV is here to give you the news. On today's show, NHS officially welcomes its new members, Hybrid Plus begins, and the college process starts up. But first, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. New semester, new top story, because this week was the first of a Hybrid Plus plan. There are now 4 cohorts, doubled from 2, and we are now in school 75% of the time instead of 50%. This Wednesday, the Wednesday half-days will continue through at least March, but hopefully longer. Let's take a look at the schedule for the next week. If your last name begins with anything F through L, you're in school all week next week, and everyone else will be Zooming for at least one day. As of now, we do not know the schedule for the following week of school, so be sure to keep your eyes peeled for an email from either Principal Egan or Superintendent Dr. Lutzy. Also, a quick reminder, math now takes third lunch this quarter, effective today. We were able to enter Hybrid Plus this week because of our low COVID numbers. Currently, NCHS has only 6 positive cases and a total of 17 in quarantine between students and staff. As far as the vaccine plan, Connecticut residents 75 and older are currently eligible to receive the vaccine, and those 65 to 74 will be vaccinated in February. Unfortunately, it looks like NCHS staff members won't be vaccinated until March, which pushes student vaccinations back to the late summer or fall. So let's continue to wear our masks, sanitize our hands, and maintain our distance to keep ourselves and each other safe. The sooner COVID numbers drop, the sooner we'll all be in school together again. Even though coronavirus canceled their live induction ceremony, the National Honor Society have found a way to welcome their 97 new members. Normally, the NHS induction ceremony takes place in the spring here at the high school, but just like everything else this year, it went virtual. So last night, newly elected members were welcomed over Zoom to a formal gathering where speeches took place on NHS's 4 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. This year, seniors Alexandra Gillespie, Naya Krishnan, and Vivi Reeves, alongside advisor Ms. Thompson, teamed up with us at NCTV to record their induction speeches and traditional candle lighting ceremony here in the studio. Congrats to all the inductees. And speaking of getting into something, attention, all sophomores and juniors, the college fair is back in town on Zoom this Sunday from 1 to 7 p.m. Colleges from across the country will attend and have live speakers for you to speak with. So make sure to target all colleges that interest you. If you'd like to attend, go to nacacfairs.org and register. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Carroll in the College and Career Center or email her at susan.carroll@ncps-k12.org. And seniors, second semester seniors, it's our time to shine. But before we think of graduation, let's not forget about internship deadlines and first semester grades. Senior grades were finalized this morning at 10, which means that your first semester grades are technically set in stone. If you have any concerns about your grades, however, please reach out to your teachers. Hopefully you got everything in on time. And now that college decisions are trickling in, you must let Ms. Granite and your counselor know ASAP. For more on other important senior deadlines, we spoke to Ms. Carroll.
The senior internship also has some exciting news with the inclusion of the Senior Project, a chance for a senior to spend 4 weeks diving deep into a topic of their choice. Paperwork for that, as well as a self-design internship, are due at the end of February. Seniors will also still have a few more weeks to change their selections as far as their internship sites are concerned. With any questions, you should contact Mrs. Bianco.
Thanks, Ms. Carroll. While I'm looking forward to my last few months here, I'm also excited to cover Rams sports again. And I'm thrilled to welcome a new Rams sports reporter to the studio. Cole Schubert, take it away.
Thanks, Ian. It's an honor to be here and to share the screen with you. Hey everyone, I'm Cole Schubert, and since it's my first time on air, I figured I'd give you some background. I'm a junior and I play soccer, watch soccer, and my main personality trait is soccer. What does this have to do with the winter sports season? Absolutely nothing. Anyways, let's get to it. This is your Rams Sports Report. Before we touch on the second half of our winter previews, let's talk about our wrestlers who are unfortunately not competing this season. NCTV's Parent Damasco caught up with head coach Bobby Rushton and senior captain Matt Benevento to hear their reaction to the CIAC decision and what they plan to do now.
What was your initial reaction when you heard the news that you weren't able to compete this season?
Obviously, me and my teammates were super bummed that we couldn't compete this season, but we're just grateful to get the opportunity to at least be in the room together.
For basketball, they're doing cohorts, like varsity's one cohort and freshmen and JV's another. Is that what you guys are doing?
You know, with our numbers, we do have to break it up. So half of our guys will be in the fitness center, half our guys will be in the wrestling room working on drilling some techniques and skills individually. You know, if the snow stays off the ground, it's a nice day outside, you know, we'll bring it outside to relieve ourselves of some of the mask protocols. But so far, so good. You know, I hope we can keep it up.
Thanks, Perrin. Now, let's hit the ground running with some girls indoor track, who are coming off of a solid season last year with Coach Jeff Brenton at the helm, finishing 10th in states and 11th in FCX. The team lost 2 key seniors, shot putter Naomi Semino and runner Sophie Curcio, but new senior captains, runner Emma Ognabene, hurdler Kat Moroku, and shot putter Chloe Adams will lead the way. Also, keep an eye out for underclassmen runners Shauna Ferrero and Elizabeth McLaughlin, who are sure to shine. As we all know, sports seasons have been affected greatly by the pandemic, and it's no different for indoor track. While there will be no in-person meets this season, they are looking to set up some virtual meets starting in late February. Good luck, girls. Boys indoor track was lucky to get a full season last winter and looked to make it to the finish line once again in 2021. They finished 10th in FCX last year, highlighted by a second place finish in pole vault, courtesy of graduate Andrew Charkalis. No need to worry though, this year's senior captains Ryan Corbett, Ethan Von Staden, and Alex Malaguli, as well as AJ Carriby-Jones, will lead the team alongside star senior runner Dylan Imbruce. The boys look to compete in their first virtual meet on February 22nd. Taking it to the hardwood now, girls basketball revamped their coaching staff, bringing back a familiar face, former head coach Kim Palmer. The 2-time FCAC Coach of the Year returns to coach the squad that she coached for 8 seasons. Here to help her are assistants Raquel Harrison and Chris Silvestri. Yes, the PE teacher and football coach. Last season, the girls had their best season since 2012, going 10-10 and making states. They'll play in the FCAC West Division and look to dominate behind senior captains Quinn McKiernan, Cameron Murphy, Emma Gibbons, and Olivia West. Junior Megan Driscoll, as well as star sophomore Natalie Plosker, are expected to play big minutes. The girls start their season in just over a week, so make sure to subscribe to the NC78 YouTube channel to watch all of their home games live. Finally, let's dip our toes in the pool. Boys swim and dive went 6-4 last winter under veteran coach Kat Munson, placing 4th in FCX before the rest of the season was canceled. This strong showing was led by 7 seniors, 4 of who are currently swimming in college, and 3 All-American divers. Don't worry, guys. Senior captains Patrick Rodelsky, Cole Reese, Mikey Rivas, and Strider Bennett are up for the challenge. Another key senior swimmer worth mentioning is former Darien star Griffin Trigg. In addition, Coach Munson is very excited to see strong performances from her juniors, swimmers Raman Adel and Sumner Pellegrini Depar, plus diver Jack Krug. Well, NCHS, that's all I got today. I made it through my first sports report, and hopefully we can make it through the winter season. But before I go, a reminder to our athletes. Wilton recently had to postpone their sports season because of a large COVID outbreak due to gatherings. So make sure to use those thinking caps over the next couple of months, especially on the weekends. I'd hate to see anyone's season cut even shorter. Best of luck to you all, and back to you, Ian.
Great work, rookie. Now, we had an unexpected snowfall Tuesday, and the temps have been chilly all week. So to find out what this weekend will bring, let's send it over to a long-lost friend, Rachel Pyne. Rachel, how are you?
Thanks, Ian, and I'm glad to be back. This week has been pretty cold, but nothing that we can't handle. What's up, New Canaan High School? I'm Rachel Pyne, finally back in the studio to give you this weekend's weather. Waking up this morning was quite chilly with temps in the single digits, but the sun is set to come out this afternoon as temps only reach into the high teens. Even though it is a little cold outside, it's a great day to support all of our local businesses. So go grab some hot chocolate or coffee downtown. Looking into this weekend, temps are looking to stay cold, only reaching north of 20 with a low in the mid-teens. Even though it is a little freezing, you can still go grab your winter jacket and go for a walk with your loved ones. On Sunday, temps will only slightly rise as the high is again in the upper 20s and a low in the low teens. It isn't set to snow on Sunday, but let's look into next week to get the forecast. There is supposed to be some significant snow showers on Monday and Tuesday. Some sources say anywhere from 6 inches or more, so it might be a good time to dust off your sled. Otherwise, the weather for the rest of the week should be chilly, but luckily the sun will be out. And I don't know about you, but I could really use some time off.
Rachel, some extra time to sled could never hurt. Great to have you back. Now, before we go, I'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Sean DePanny, Sophia Patterson, Michael Rayer, and our science coordinator, Miss Meyer. We hope you and everyone else at NCHS have an outstanding weekend. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at NCTV78 and subscribe to our YouTube channel, also NCTV78. See you next time, NCHS. This has been Ian Nicholas.